My name is Kazuto Saiki. I'm a third-year university student who's currently job hunting. I'm about to have my final interview with the president of my first-choice company, and I'm very nervous. So, next, Saiki-kun. Yes, may I come in?
So, you're Kazuto Saiki-kun?
Yes, that's right. It's the company president, Remi Utori. President Utori graduated from an American university at 18, worked at Japan's most famous IT firms, and then went on to start this company. She's 26 now and only 6 years older than me, but has already made the front cover of a financial journal. She's much prettier in real life.
So, you've passed all assessments so far, and now we're checking your CV.
Yes!
The reason we do it in that order is because we want to get to know the real you, not your background or qualifications. Which is why we don't place much weight on a person's CV. However…
Is there a problem with my CV?
Can you tell me what this means?
Huh? Looking confused, President Utori held up a piece of paper. In her hands was not my CV, but a marriage registration form. I made a mistake! I'm very sorry, my real CV is here!
Okay, I'll take a look at that later. So, why did you bring a marriage registration form to your interview?
I intended to propose to my childhood friend if I secured a job offer today. My childhood friend promised she'd marry me if I got into the best company in Japan. But I guess I didn't get in.
Is that why you chose us?
It was one of the reasons.
Okay, that will be all for today.
Thank you very much for your time. I got up from the sofa and headed towards the exit. I reached towards the doorknob, feeling a complete and utter sense of despair.
So, you'll tell me how it goes?
Yes? Huh? Does that mean…
How did the proposal go?
I didn't do it.
But you got an offer.
So apparently his childhood friend was already engaged and 3 months pregnant. Shida-san? It's fine, everyone knows.
Oh, so she was leading you on? No, Mr. Superstar here thought his childhood sweetheart would honor the promise they made in kindergarten, even though they weren't even going out.
Not you too, Amada-san. Can we just stop talking about this? It was 5 years ago.
You did nothing wrong. I like loyal men like that.
Thanks, it's okay. I'm over it now. We even see each other sometimes. The other day, I gave her a birthday present for her unborn child.
What?
I've known her family for a very long time, which is why I always thought we'd get married. Even though we'd never dated, I just assumed our promise from kindergarten would come true. In order to get over the heavy heartbreak, I worked my ass off getting into this company. Now, everyone calls me Mr. Superstar. But the reason I got over the heartbreak was not just thanks to work. When I joined the company, President Utori took me along with her to various work-related events. The kind of events new joiners didn't normally get to experience. She showed me how to work and trusted me with various responsibilities. I realized she did it as a way to encourage me. Although I did encounter various obstacles thanks to her caring leadership, I was able to excel at work.
Well done, Saiki-kun.
Thank you. Gradually, I began to develop feelings for her other than just admiration. However, on her ring finger, there was always a silver ring.
Saiki-kun?
Yes? The end of your meeting had ended, and just as I was about to head to the station, President Utori called me over.
Do you have time after this?
Yes? I wonder what it is.
Amy-chan, let's go home together. Okay?
I assumed she wanted to discuss work, but we headed towards her apartment. I've been to her apartment before, but only as her driver to and from work. This was the first time I visited her place unscheduled.
I'm going to ask you this directly. How do you feel about Amy?
Huh? Amy was a new girl who had just stuck up for me when I was being teased. She and the president were cousins, and because they had the same surnames, everyone called her Amy-chan. Being a couple of years older than her, President Utori had always looked after her since they were very young. She's only just joined, but she seems very competent at her work.
That's not what I mean.
Huh?
I mean, do you find her attractive?
I I could feel my blood freeze at my boss's words. Have I been reported for sexual harassment? I'm pretty certain I haven't done anything, but there's no telling how people might react to me. Am I about to be fired?
No, that's not it. It's just that Amy seems very fond of you, so I was wondering whether there was anything going on between you two.
No, I swear there's not.
Right. Are you currently seeing somebody?
No, I'm not.
Well, in that case, do you mind living with me for a while?
Huh? My boss explained to me her reason.
You see, the thing is, I have a feeling I'm being followed recently.
Really?
I mean, nothing's actually happened to me. I just get this feeling that somebody is watching me when I'm walking home. But I don't want to just wait until something happens either.
Yes, that seems worrying. My boss was known for her beauty, and many men fell in love with her after just seeing her once. It was perfectly plausible that a client could have developed a one-sided infatuation with her. In which case, having a man stay over in her apartment could be an effective way to get rid of him, and yet…
What is it? You don't want to live with me?
No, it's not that. I'm just worried that your partner might mind.
My partner?
Yes.
Oh, this ring? This is just to keep men away. I kept getting hit on, so I thought it would keep men at bay, but it seems like it doesn't work on stalkers.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna protect you from the stalker president.
Yes, please.
And that's how I ended up living in President Tutori's apartment.
Oh, and you can stop calling me president when we're at home. I don't like it. It feels like we're still at work.
But…
Call me Remy. I'll call you Kazuto-kun.
Okay. Well, Remy-san, why don't you take a shower? I'll prepare dinner for us.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who asked you to stay here. So, while you're here, I'm going to be the one doing the cooking.
Are you sure?
Yes, you take a shower.
Okay, well, thank you then.
Don't worry, I won't peek.
I'm glad to be of service to my boss, but this kind of feels like we're married. Jeez, have I bitten off more than I can chew? This is delicious!
I'm glad you like it.
Let me do the washing up?
Really?
Of course.
Okay, then I'll shower. Huh?
I'll have a look. You stay here, please.
But…
That's fine. I stepped out into the corridor and found some delivery boxes knocked over. It seems like someone had accidentally knocked them over. You have a delivery.
Thank you, Kazuto-kun. I asked the nicest guy in the company to live with me like this, but I didn't know how manly he actually is. I just assumed he was another young guy, but he's kind of cute.
It's been a week since I moved in with my boss. There were times when I saw people in the shadows, but it was actually impossible to tell whether they were actually stalking her or just a coincidence. What I did begin to notice was her messy hair in the mornings, the way she'd laugh while watching comedy films at night when she couldn't sleep, how good she was at cooking, and how much she liked cute things. The more I saw her not as my boss, but as a woman, the more I started to develop feelings for her. One such day… Wait! Amy-chan?
You were the one following me?
Amy-chan, why were you following our boss? And why are you holding a camera? When I pointed at the camera, Amy-chan glared at the both of us.
Is it because of this ring?
So, you do know?
Ring? So, this is what had happened. When my boss decided to buy a ring to get rid of guys, let me get one too! The boss's 2-year younger childhood friend, who was also very popular among girls, decided to also get one. The reason they both got one was not because they liked each other, but simply because they often got a lot of unwanted attention from the opposite sex.
So you two are not dating?
No.
Not knowing the two weren't together, Amy decided that she'd be supportive of her boss and her childhood crush's relationship. However…
I'm sorry for making you do these things just because you're my cousin.
It's not a problem. Let me know of anything I can do.
Huh?
Amy-chan found the marriage registration form in the boss's office.
Remy-chan, are you getting married?
Oh, that. No, it was just given to me. I have no intention of getting married.
Which means she rejected his proposal? Amy-chan phoned her childhood crush to check what was going on. A marriage registration form? What are you talking about? Which means she's been having an affair with somebody else. And that is how she began to follow our boss around to find evidence of the affair.
Right, so in summary, this is your fault, Seiki-kun.
Huh?
I've told you about this before, right? Seiki-kun handed me a marriage registration form instead of his CV. But why didn't you give it back to him? I forgot to give it back to him after the interview. And then he told me he hadn't proposed anyway.
Oh.
With Amy-chan's misunderstanding sorted, I stopped living in my boss's apartment.
Thank you, Seiki-kun. You stopped this from becoming an even bigger problem.
What happened to Amy-chan?
She said she was going to go after our childhood friend more seriously. I envy her in a way.
Huh?
She's direct when it comes to her feelings. I can never be like her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm scared of being rejected.
It's hard to imagine anyone rejecting you. It was only a week, but I feel like the distance between my boss and I has shrunk a lot.
Should I believe that?
Yes?
Are you sure? Will you take responsibility if I do get rejected?
Huh? Is there someone you like?
I like you.
Huh?
What are you going to do now? Can't reject me, right? So what's it going to be, Katsu-kun?
I have no intention of rejecting you.
Huh?
I've always liked you.
Katsu-kun.
I took hold of Reimi's hand. The expression on her face reminded me of the naive look she'd sometimes have when she was at home. She helped me get over my heartache and made me love again. I'm planning to take good care of her from here on.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time!